Uncontrolled fear short circuits your rational thinking capability and can inhibit your ability to make wise decisions. Because like I said, 95, this is me, I'm king of the world, and life comes at you fast. 98, wake up call, that 6-year journey with MG Taylor, that ended for me then. And I had put all my self-worth into being a member of MG Taylor's core staff. And so without them, without that, I felt worthless and I felt fearful. But fear is natural. But the problem is that when you let fear run rampant, and then that's when it can truly harm you. So how do we manage fear? Well, one of the great things about this job is that you guys know we get to listen in on some really cool presentations by some fabulous speakers. And what you're seeing here is a graphic report that I captured on a short presentation on mindfulness by a psychologist named Rich Fernandez. And he gave a speech on mindfulness as a technique to overcome fear and adversity and stress. And it always resonated with me. So I went back to that and to share with you guys. And I just want to pick out just a couple things from it. Let's see, first off, fear, it's like I said, it's natural. It's part of the limbic brain system, the monkey brain, as Sunny says. And it's what controls our basic emotions like pleasure, anger, and fear. And you have to remember, picking some things out, that Mr. Fernandez noted that first, clouds pass. Everything is temporary, guys. The good and the bad, especially the bad, you've got to keep that in mind. And knowing that, that means that you have to choose what to focus on during those bad times. Focus on things that add value, things that don't distract you. And then remember that creativity comes from being open-minded, because a fearful mind is a closed mind. And as people working in our industry, as creative people, that means it's doubly important that we remember to stay positive and keep an open mind. So how do you do this during times of stress? Well, one thing that a technique he just talked about was circuit training. And what that is maintaining focused awareness, a focused attention and open awareness training. Think of it as a meditative state that helps you gain insight and clarity. Athletes think of this as the zone. And Mr. Fernandez, he offered some activities like meditation, yoga, or jogging exercise, But I'm thinking, as graphic facilitators, visual practitioners, we have built-in predisposition towards circuit training, and that is our love of drawing, our affinity for sketching. It's built into us, and don't just draw for your job, for a living. I use it as a stress reliever. I use it to keep me sane. I draw just about every damn day since I was little. And it is, to me, I think the best circuit training that you can do. So, if you don't keep a journal or draw on your iPad or just, even, sketch in a notebook, just keep that a part of your daily practice. Now, look, what I did not learn from my parents or Matt and Gail, I learned from another great philosopher. His name is Master Yoda. And If Master Yoda were to add one more thing about fear, it would be fear is nothing more than attitude. And so when your attitude changes, your experience and your outcomes will change. But because it's Yoda, the syntax would be switched up. So he'd probably be like, fear, attitude it is, nothing more than. I wish that was the last time in my life I did a Yoda impression, but it might not be. So look, just remember there's no better way to ensure failure than to be too fearful to ever try. So don't let a fearful attitude keep you from trying. Which leads me to resilience lesson 3. And that is, resiliency requires having an attitude that is about connecting rather than disconnecting.